Hello everyone, good day for all. Welcome back to yet another episode of Ayursamveda, a smart way to Ayurveda. I am Doctor Kavya Vasudev and you are watching series on Padarth Vigyan. Please subscribe to my channel and enable the bell button for continuous updates in Samhita Siddhanta. In the last videos, we were discussing the Karana Dravyas and we have seen the properties and lakshanas of manas. If you have not seen those videos, please click the I button to access them. Moving with the same topic, manas. Mano Vishaya, that is the objects which this manas can accept or perceive is called as Mano Vishaya. Chindyam vicharyam mohyam cha dhyeyam sankalpyam evacha yat kinchit manasoknyayam hi artha saknyakam. The mano vishayas are chindyam, that is thinking, vichara, that is discrimination, that is considering what is good or bad or what is merit and demerit, uhyam, that is imagination or coming to a logical derivation, dhyeyam, that is recollecting or concentration of mind to one particular vishaya, and sankalpya, finally coming to a conclusion or decision making. So these are considered to be the mano vishayas, that is these all factors are done by this manas, that is chintya, vichara, uha, dheya and sankalpa is being done by manas, that is these all are being attributed by the manas. So chintya means thinking, the mind will be helping for us to think about a particular thing. Vichara, that is discrimination or how to differentiate a good or bad thing or which is merit and which is demerit. That discrimination or differentiation of a thing is based on the manas. Then uha, that is imagination or the logical derivation of a particular thing. Dheya, that is recollecting, that is the mind will be having all the memories and whatever previous works we have done, based on that what responses we got, that all will be recollected before doing a work or before performing an action. And also the mind is responsible for the indriyas to control or indriyas to perceive a particular vishaya. So the concentration of manas to one particular vishaya is called as dheya. And sankalpa, that is last finally deciding or making a conclusion, is also the mano vishaya. Next is mana karma, that is the actions which this manas is doing. Indriyabhigraha karma manasaha swasya nigraha uho vicharascha tataha param buddhi pravartate. Indriyabhigraha, that is control over the indriyas. It has already been seen that manas is responsible factor for the jnana utpatti. That is manas will be controlling over the indriyas and thus indriyas will be having the sannikarsha with the indriyarthas or the vishayas, and thus the indriyas will perceive the vishaya and thus the knowledge will be obtained. So which indriya has to perceive which vishayas and at what time it has to perceive, such all commands are being given by this manas. That is manas controls the indriya. Next is swasya nigraha, that is self-control is being also the karma of manas. And in Yoga Darshana we can see the references that to control the manas. Ashtanga yogas has been mentioned to control the manas. That is the Ashtanga yogas are especially focusing on chitta vritti nirodha. That is controlling the activities of manas is the main aim or motto of Yoga Darshana. So we can control our mind by adopting or by following this Ashtanga yogas. So swasya nigraha is the self-control of the manas. If we are going towards the ahita path, then we can control by ourselves itself. Or if we are not following the good path, then we have to try for that. Such all self-control has been done by this manas. So indriya abhigraha and swasya nigraha, that is control over the indriyas and self-control are the two main functions of manas. Next two functions are uha and vichara. Already the mano vishayas has been mentioned that it does the chinta, uha, vichara, dheya and sankalpas will be done. and after all these manovishya, this manas will be doing the uha and vichara. This uha means the imagination or logical derivation will be done by this manas, and also vichara. Manas confirm whether it is a good or bad thing, or whether the activity is good or bad. Such all discrimination or differentiation is being done by this manas. After this manas has come to get a knowledge, then the buddhi will be working. That is, buddhi here refers to Atma. So the manas will be having control over the indriya, and this manas will be giving commands to the indriya, and indriyas will be having association with the indriyarthas and the vishayas, and thus the knowledge will be obtained, and thus after this the buddhi will be working, or the Atma will be working, and thus the Atma will be obtaining the knowledge. That is param buddhi pravartate. After this manas activities are over, buddhi will come into action. Thus the proper jnana is being obtained. Manas is called as ubhayatmaka. That is, we know manas is considered as an indriya also. Ekadasha indriyas has been mentioned as per Srishtikrama. So from avyakta, mahalt, ahankara, the three ahankaras forms the ekadasha indriya, panchatanmatra and panchamahabhuta. So this ekadasha indriyas are 5 mahabhut, pancha jnanendriyas, pancha karmendriyas, and the last one is the manas. So this manas is called as ubhayatmaka or ubhayendriya. That is, this manas has association with both the jnanendriyas and karmendriyas, and it helps in attaining the knowledge through this jnanendriyas, and also it has the association with the karmendriyas, and it helps in the different kinds of work also. So we consider this manas as ubhayendriya. That is, we can consider this manas as both jnanendriya and karmendriya. So this manas is called as ubhayendriya, and this manas associates with the jnanendriya to perceive the vishayas, and this manas associates with the karmendriya and performs different kinds of actions. So this manas will be attaining the jnana from the jnanendriya. So the manas give command to the indriyas, and indriya will be having the sannikarsha with the indriyartha, and thus the vishaya is perceived and we get the knowledge. So this jnana will be sent to the buddhi. So when this manas action is over, then that particular jnana will be moved or transferred to buddhi, and thus buddhi will be start acting. So this buddhi will give certain commands or orders, and this manas perceives all these orders, and then it will be giving to the karmendriya, and thus the karmendriya will be doing the actions, or karmendriya make the functions. So this is how manas is being considered as ubhayendriya. That is, manas acts as jnanendriya and karmendriya. So this manas controls over the indriyas, that is especially the jnanendriyas, and gives commands to the jnanendriya, and this jnanendriya will be having the sannikarsha with the indriyarthas or the vishayas, and that vishaya is being perceived, and that jnana is obtained. This jnana is being transferred to the buddhi, and buddhi controls or buddhi gives the commands for the karmendriya. This commands are being taken up by the manas, and this manas will be giving the orders to the karmendriya and makes the karmendriya to work or perform. So this is because why we consider manas as ubhayendriya, or this is the ubhayatmakatva of manas. That is, manas can be considered as both jnanendriya and karmendriya. Then Vedana Adhisthana. The manas has been considered as the Vedana Adhisthana. That is, it is considered to be the seat of disease manifestation. In Ashtanga Hridaya Sutrasthana first chapter, it has been mentioned that Sharira and Chetana or manas is considered to be the two seats of Vyadhi. That is Vedana Adhisthana. So, as per Charaka Samhita, Shariram Sattva Satnyam cha Vyadhinam Ashrayo Mataha. So, Sharira and Sattva are considered to be the Vedana Ashraya. Ashraya means the seat or the Adhisthana, where the diseases can be seen. Here the word Vedana refers to various kinds of diseases can be considered, or any other pain like Sukha, Dukha, Ichha, such all things can be considered. All the mental faculties can be considered as Vedana itself. So, Sharira and Sattva are considered to be the Vedana Ashraya, that is Adhisthana for Vedana or Adhisthana for different kinds of Vyati. So, this Sharira and Manas both gets afflicted with different kinds of diseases. It has already mentioned that the three gunas of Manas is Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. When there is an imbalance of this Manasika gunas, that is Sattva, Rajas and Tamas, then their Manasika Vyathis can happen. And also when there is Sharirika Vyathis, when it becomes chronic, then that Sharirika Vyathis can also lead to Manasika Vyathis, or the mental imbalance can be seen. That is, the diseases can be considered as psychosomatic. So, whenever there is a physical vyati or physical discomfort is present, it will automatically have the effect on the mind also. Similarly, when there is a mental imbalance, then it will show the imbalances or the disorders or discomfort in the body also. So, the diseases are mainly of two seeds are there, that is Sharira and Sattva. Both this Sharira and Sattva or the Manas has the affliction of the diseases, that is both Sharira as well as the Manas can get the diseases. Sharirika or Sharirika Vyathis are being because of the imbalance of the three doshas, that is Vata, Pitta, Kapha, and this Manasika Vyathis are happening because of the imbalance of the three gunas, that is Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. Vedananam adhishtanam manodehascha sentriyaha keshaloma naghagra annamala drava guner vina. So, it has been mentioned again in Charaka Samhita, that is Vedananam adhishtanam manodehascha sentriyaha. Vedana adhishtana or the seats of Vedana or seat of Vyathi is considered to be Manas Indriya Yukta Sharira, that is Mano Dehascha Sentriyaha. Sentriya here refers to the Indriya Yukta Deha, that is Manas and Sharira, which is having the Indriya, is considered to be the Adhisthana of Vedana, and this Vedana here refers to Sukha, Dukha, etc. So, all these Vedanas, that is Sukha, Dukha, Ichha, Dvesha, such all factors are being accepted by this, or these are the seeds of Manas, and Sharira are considered to be the seeds of this Vedana. Keshaloma Nakhagra Annamala Dravadhadu and Shabdadi Guna Vina. That is, all the Sharira and Manas is considered to be the Adhisthana of Vedana, but there are certain factors which don't have the Vedana Adhisthana, or they are not having the Vedana. These are Kesha, that is the hair, Loma, the small hair on the body, Nakhagra, that is the nails, Annamala, that is the fecal matter and the urine, Dravadhadu, all the liquid portions in our body, Shabdadi Guna, that is whatever Indriyarthas which we perceive, these all are not having any association with the Manas. As they are not having the association with the Manas, these factors don't have the Vedana, or they are not considered to be the Adhisthana of Vedana. So, if we cut the nails or if we cut the hairs, we don't feel the pain because it is not having the association with the Manas as well. But in case if we cut the skin, then it is having the association with the Manas and there will be Vedana. So, though the Sharira and Manas are considered to be the Adhisthana of Vedana or Vyathis, these certain factors like Kesha, Loma, Nakhagra, Annamala, Dravadhatu and Shabdadi Gunas are not considered to be the Vedana Adhisthana because they are not having the association with Manas. So, Manas is considered to be the Adhisthana for Vyathi, and when there is imbalance of the Sattva, Rajas and Tamas, there can occurrence of the diseases, and this Manasika Vyathis can influence the Sharira as well. So, this is how the Manas is considered to be the Vedana Adhisthana. Today we have discussed a portion of the Karana Dravya Manas and will be continuing the same chapter in the upcoming videos. For more updates on Samhita and Siddhanta, make sure you subscribe the channel. Thank you. See you in the next video. Till then, bye.